I'm Maddie,
And I'm Anna.
and this is Serious Beef,
Welcome.
direct from the library
We
today.
are shout out to the Muscuda Public Library.
Look.
We reserved the study room for free.
There's a beautiful mural
There is a beautiful mural. We'll have to take a picture. You can reserve the room for free.
for free.
For free.
For free.
For free.
So here we are. We'll check it out. Hopefully the sound is good.
The test sounded better
It
than
did.
any other one that we've
And
ever
maybe we won't
done.
be interrupted by Olivia.
Although some kid would
Or-
build with blocks,
That's true. The number.
knocking them down in the library.
In the library. Who's knocking down blocks in the library?
We said we should, if this works out, we're going to print out a little piece of paper. We're going to hang it up in the window that says, like, Serious Beef recording in progress.
You get like the live radio thing where you just flip a switch
That's
in here
true,
and
but
it
that's-
says live
and then
recording.
But
And then
underneath we
underneath
would have a special saying that says,
Shut the fuck up.
shut the fuck up.
Recording in progress.
Shut
Shut the fuck up.
So I'm not sure if the library, they might frown upon that.
You might lose your privileges.
We might not be able to use the room. You know, we love the library, so.
I love the library.
We do.
I want a card so bad. I want my own. Apparently, my bucket list has grown since last episode, where it was
Okay.
just the Parthenon and the trolley. I now want a library
Now she wants
card.
her own library. She doesn't have to scam the library
I
by
want it
using
all.
mine.
I want it all.
Okay.
Alrighty. Well,
What's your beef?
what's my beef?
Here we go.
It's I don't know if my beef is with this thing specifically, or if my beef is with myself for being confused about it. Okay, I consider myself a relatively intelligent person. You know, actually, so confused.
sure.
I consider myself a relatively.
We know she has a lot of random facts
Well,
up in
that's
her
what I'm saying.
noggin,
I
that's
got
for
fish.
sure.
You know, anglerfish reproduction.
Fish facts for days.
You want to know about the kerfuffle that was the assassination of the Archduke Franz
Just
Ferdinand?
listen to
I'm
last
ready.
week's episode.
I'm
You'll get it
ready.
all. It's true.
You know, but I
But
do not.
this topic confuses you.
It's been explained to me multiple times. I do not understand.
Okay.
Pizza crust.
First of all, why do you need to explain to you? And second, who explained it?
Well, multiple people have tried to explain this to me. Okay. And
So what's the confusion? Let's start there.
well, because when I growing up, they're like, you want thick crust or thin crust? Okay, that's how it was always said. But if I go to a pizza and I order a thick crust pizza, they look at me like I have two heads. That's not a pizza crust.
It's hand tossed.
Is it? Or is
Yeah.
it pan? Or is it deep pan?
No.
Or
Or
is
is it
it
Chicago style?
Or is it
pan?
Chicago style? Or is it
Chicago
stuffed
style
crust?
pan
stuffed
and
crust,
deep
you're right.
pan are the same thing. First off,
Really?
pan.
I don't believe you.
First
I
off,
don't
I don't
believe you.
even think there's a deep pan. There's a deep dish.
No, I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
deep
deep pan.
dish. You're
No,
right.
No,
I'm pretty
pan
sure.
It's
pizza.
pan or deep dish. You're right.
Yes.
I
No,
think you're right.
no, I think that they're. I wouldn't just be making things up.
She's gonna look it up now.
I'm googling it right now. Keep talking to me.
I'm just saying.
You got
so,
you got your thin crust.
I'm
but
not
then
finding it,
but
but let
you
me tell you something. I believe that it was a thing.
no deep
you also
Deep
have
dish.
pan
cracker.
pizza. Deep pan pizza. Ooh, okay. Jamie Oliver at jamieoliver.com recipes.
Okay, Jamie Oliver is a pretty big recipe guy, but he also is probably
oh,
just
thank
talking
God, actually
about.
knows what that is.
I thought it was a girl, so okay.
No, he actually used to have a show in America that went to like different schools and showed how bad American cafeteria food is compared to cafeteria food around the world and whatnot. And his thing was like talk to kids when they're young about food and like healthy food habits
Yeah,
because
that's
it'll
important.
grow with them
That's true.
more as they get older.
Right. Yeah.
Oh.
So
well, that guy's got deep pan pizza.
But
So
I
it
think
exists.
deep
No.
pan is the same thing as deep dish.
It's the
I-
same thing.
you
Deep
know,
dish
I
and
have
deep
to
pan.
agree with
Okay,
that.
so deep dish.
Well,
One,
there's cracker crust. There's thin
There's
crust.
cracker crust, but thin crust. You're right. Those are
Yes.
different.
yes, and that's based off of the flour that they use.
Well, so see what I'm
Oh.
saying? When I
did
say
not know that.
I want pizza, and people ask me what kind of pizza you want, what kind of crust, and I say thick or thin. Okay, when I say thin crust, I mean I know that the Pizza Hut thin crust,
They
and
have thin, but
they
Domino's
have
has
thin-
cracker.
right, but they do still call it thin crust, and so
Okay.
I understand. Okay,
Okay.
because you know why? Both of those are thin.
Very visibly thin.
Both of those
Yeah.
are visibly thin
Okay.
pizzas.
Okay.
The confusion comes in when I'm like, they're like, do you want what kind?
Is this why you always order thin crust?
It does a lot of times because it stresses me out to order hand tossed.
Okay,
And I think I think hand toss is what I like, but I
Hand
don't know
toss-
for sure.
hand
And I don't want
toss
to order.
You've asked me multiple times.
This is what I'm
You
saying.
literally
I told
asked
you.
me.
It's been
And I
exciting the whole
said,
time that I don't understand.
Hand toss is what you like.
Is
Hand
it-
toss is a thick crust. That's
Is
normal.
hand tossed
Writing it
hand
down.
tossed because they literally toss
Yes.
it in the air,
Not they don't toss in the hair, but they do the knuckle over knuckle method.
like
to
in the
make-
air, so it's above.
Make it.
It's not
yeah,
on the. They don't
that's
press
what
it out
hand
on
toss-
the.
Or they press it out.
Well, that's not
That's
toss. That's deception.
That's hand pressed.
and dressed.
And now the plot thickens. Just like the crust.
This is
For the most part, anyone who gives hand toss, they've done the knuckle over. It's stretched out by using gravity. Basically, that's what it is.
I was like, don't be selling me a hand toss if that pizza crust has not been tossed.
You ain't been you're not
I'm
tossing.
waving my finger in the air like the listener can see me.
Now,
You're not tossing that crust. Don't be calling it.
Don't be calling
and
hand
and
toss.
it goes in the oven on a paddle and it gets pulled out. So it's not like the reason why
Well,
pan
that's the thing,
pizza.
Does
that's
the
the thing.
paddle stay in the oven?
No,
But then do they use the paddle to pull it out?
yes,
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
Well,
because
there's
that's
like-
why they have
there's
cornmeal
brick-
on the
there's
bottom
like-
of it.
There's like brick
Oh.
oven. You
Mhm.
know, that's a whole thing.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
just the way it's cooked. Because you
That's
can
what
have
the
a
bowling
brick
alley
oven.
has.
You can have a
It's
brick
brick
oven, thin crust pizza or brick oven like hand toss,
Now,
but that's
the
just because
place-
you're cooking it in a brick,
Brick
oven.
Now the place that you get Dewey's that you really like.
Ooh,
Oh, I
Dewey's.
don't like Dewey's, but
I'm
yes.
sorry, no,
Benny's.
not Dewey's. Benny's.
Oh, Benny's.
What was that? What is that considered?
Hand tossed. It's just very large pizza.
That's hand tossed.
Yes. I actually watched them do it in there. That they like throw theirs in the air.
But they must stretch theirs out a little thin.
And what would you call? And what would you call the bowling alley pizza that I like?
hand tossed.
But it's thin.
And now the confusion.
You know what? I was not confused about pizza crust before, Abby. Thanks a lot. Now I'm confused.
Yeah, but if you look at the thick crust is going to have bones. You know, you're gonna have like a crust around the edge that is thick. That is,
No, I
it's not the
understand
thickness
that.
of the pizza exactly. It's
I
for
don't
that.
understand.
It's just a thing. And so deep dish pizza, it's made completely differently than
I
all
know-
other pizzas.
yes, in theory, I know what deep dish pizza is. You make a homemade deep dish
and
pizza.
it's the best pizza in the world.
It is extremely delicious.
Mm-hmm.
But if I order from Pizza Hut and I
Domino's.
get can you not order the deep dish from Pizza Hut?
You can order a deep dish.
That's what I'm saying. If I order,
But it looks a lot like the hand toss now.
the
And
confusion.
so I got beef with that.
That's when I've got my. That's why I'm confused.
Don't be selling me a deep dish and it looks exactly like a
That's
hand
just
toss.
them being
That's some
ignorant.
bullshit.
That's not deep dish because deep dish pizza, it's one.
It should be
Really?
baked in a dish.
It's baked in a dish or
Not just
baked
any
in
dish.
That's deep.
It also is like a pan that's a spring trap pan.
A spring form, yeah.
A dish that's
Deep.
So it'll connect to the bottom, so that way you get the deep pan.
You
But
get
yeah,
the whole
you can-
side. It looks the
Now,
side
a
should look
pan
like the side of the
pizza-
pan.
Yes, a pan pizza is not as deep as a deep dish, and it's layered differently because
Well, that's some
Deep
bullshit.
dish
Because I think it
pizzas-
should be deep.
well, no, deep dish
That's
pizzas.
why I get confused.
Deep dish pizzas, they don't have a really thick crust around the edge. I mean, the whole backside is it's like a pizza.
You're right, but it's
like
not
pie.
real
It's like a cake.
poofy, like
Yeah.
yeah.
So, but
It is
then
more like a
also
pie, isn't it?
you have it's layered differently. You will always have a deep dish pizza with sauce on top instead of cheese on top.
Isn't that Chicago?
That's like a Chicago style
Yeah,
deep
I
dish
saw
pizza.
that and I was like,
but
why is the sauce
Oh.
on top?
Okay, now let me ask you this.
Is that how you make yours?
Yeah.
Legit.
I put 4 provolone pieces on top too, but
I like that.
Now, hang on, I got a question for you. So, what would you consider Sbarros?
hand toss or thin
Or
because they do
they
have
hand
thin.
toss it. I've watched them
do.
throw it in there.
I thought they do have thin crust pizza that's like the Domino's type pizza.
I have not seen
I've
that.
never seen
Oh,
that. But theirs is like now that's like New York style,
Yes.
right? Theirs is like New York.
Yes.
It's
Theirs is
New York. And
So
that's
New
like the
York's-
real, and you're supposed to like fold it in half
Yeah,
and eat
they're-
it.
the New
And
York
it's-
style is
it's
the
thinner.
dough is thin and fold and like malleable.
But they
but
do toss it. I've
They
watched
toss
them
their
do it.
hand toss, but it is just super thin.
It is thin.
Very malleable, and the pieces are cut huge.
Giant. Yes.
And then you have like Detroit style pizza, which
Oh,
I
I never even
forget.
heard of
I
Detroit.
never-
The actual look. We actually turned to each other, made eye contact with shock on our faces. We've never heard of Detroit style pizza.
Detroit style.
They said
You order a
actually,
pizza and somebody steals your pizza.
no. They got the kind of us order pizza this year because we would not have been able to
So,
solve this problem.
Wait, hang on one second. Have you seen the picture of somebody that walks by and it's like their house, the house is like, built up or whatever, and there's supposed to be like a porch, like and stairs and whatnot that lead down, and the stairs are gone off the porch, and somebody posted like a Snapchat and says, "You can't have shit in Detroit."
Oh no.
Detroit style pizza is like a rectangular pan pizza. So instead of having
Flatbread?
yes, but it's
Which is
thick
also
like pan. It's thick like a pan.
Okay.
Pan pizza has a thick crust,
Okay.
but it's also shallower than a deep dish pizza, and it's layered like a normal pizza. And it doesn't have the bones on the edge, so like you get a cheese crust around the edge of it.
No,
because
you
the
don't,
cheese-
because I've ordered hand tossed.
Because even
from,
thin has a little bit of a bone,
Yeah.
right? Just
Yeah.
a little bit.
But if I get hand tossed from fucking Pizza Hut, there's bone all the way around.
Well, that's hand tossed. I'm talking about pan. A pan pizza.
They don't make it. They don't.
This is why I get fucking.
Domino's, I get pan pizza when I go to Domino's, like my pan bacon pizza. You get like a cheese crust around the edge that's really, really nice because it has.
Do you?
You're gonna have to order, and I'm coming home to get some Domino's because I don't get that Domino's when I order pan. I'll get a hand
She don't
toss.
get that either.
Yes,
It's
I
like
do.
Garlicky kind of.
All right, we'll have to order and decide.
We'll have to see.
We'll have to order and
Maybe
decide.
that was just the last time. Maybe they just kind of fucked it up.
Yeah,
this time.
last time it was really stupid because remember she took
know-
forever to get to our house.
Oh, they'll do it.
That'll do.
But also I'm sure it depends on the whoever's working there.
When you go to chains, it's gonna be a
Yeah,
little bit
it may
different,
not.
but it's
That's
supposed
true.
to be. It has the pizza crust, so
Okay.
yeah. And then you have your normal pizza and like St. Louis style pizza, the Provel cheese
Ooh, that's
is,
terrible.
and it's thin
Yeah,
crust.
I don't. I know that this is like. I know
It's-
this is
no.
sacrilege as a
I
as a
guess,
St.
but
Louisan,
it's not even
I don't
real
like Provo.
cheese. It's like fake.
Did I say on the podcast where we talked about the stories from the basement or whatever? Did I talk about the night that she ordered pizza?
I
Yes.
believe so.
Yes.
I did. I did say that
Yeah.
she ordered like some weird
Yes.
fucking
Yeah.
pepperoni.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And it was
Pepperoni and
emos.
It was
pineapple.
emos, and you were dying.
And it was emos.
Yeah.
So on top of that, it was terrible fucking
It's
cheese.
terrible. Terrible.
Yeah.
It's just funky. I'm not a fan.
It
Some
gets
people
like
love it, but
it has
it's
a
not
weird.
my
It's,
favorite.
No
it's an
offense if you
acquired
love it.
texture.
It
No,
does.
Yeah, no offense if you love it, but I no.
Your
I'm
dad
really
likes it, but
particular
I have to
on
be.
cheese.
I have to be craving like it
crap.
because it
No, I'm
has.
just kidding.
Well, no, it has like when it
Ouch.
melts, the cheese coats your mouth.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, that's
Yeah.
exactly it. It's weird. So what's your favorite crust then? Pizza crust.
Oh man, if I had to really think about it, I think. I think that I would get. I'm going to get some hate for this, especially from Ashley. But I think the pizza that I want, if I'm like, I really want.
Do you want to
pizza,
sleep at our house tonight?
I want. I want. Well, I mean, hold on. Not including Ashley's deep dish because homemade is always better.
that's the best. Yeah,
Right,
100%.
right. This is
Do you know
like-
my dad used to make homemade pizza when we were kids, and he made it like in a rectangular kind of pan. Who knew? This whole time he was making Detroit style pizza.
Yep.
I shit you not.
Anna.
the finger was
The
going.
finger was going. I have learned something new today about my family. I had no idea. We are not from Detroit. Okay, back to your favorite pizza.
I think Ashley's gonna give me some shit. No, like I said, obviously I love her for her homemade pizza.
Me too.
I really love Sbarro's pizza.
Sabaros.
I know Ashley doesn't
When
like
they
Sbarro's.
closed in the mall, Liv and I actually stood there. We turned around, they were gone, and the tears came to our eyes. We were devastated.
I
So
didn't
we
cry,
were
but
just-
Ashley was with me. I was like,
We were just in
Devastated.
Chicago. There's a Sabaros in the Amtrak, the Union Station. So all of us are like, we're getting a slice of pizza. And so we all ate Sabaros.
ladies,
Before we head
ladies
out.
who go with us to medieval times in the future, whoever that may be, for
Yes.
the annual medieval times
The
trip,
annual
whoever goes
pilgrimage
with
Going
to
to
the medieval
Scotland?
times.
Are you
Well,
going
I don't
to-
know. What was
I
I
think
saying?
we
But
should.
Somebody said there was one in Branson. Do we know if that's true or not?
No, I
Kinda
think
got off
the
topic.
closest one was Chicago, but we wanted to visit
Well, yeah.
all of them
Well, I know
across
that's
the
what I
United
meant.
States.
They were going to another one. Somebody thought there was one in Branson, but I wasn't sure.
Well, I don't know. I know that there's one in like Texas and such like that. But if we end up at the Chicago one, we're getting fucking Sbarro's. Sorry,
You gotta
everybody.
Go to the
Which,
Union
well,
Station.
actually, I'll tell you what, and let me, I don't know. That cheese pizza was smacking. That when we went to Chicago, and it was, now, and it was like midnight. when we
That
got
was
pizza.
that
And
was
that's
probably because-
Giordano's, I think.
when you get pizza at midnight, That's the best pizza.
It was. We hadn't eaten any dinner,
Right.
and so we got that pizza. It was smacking.
We
okay.
we shouldn't have gotten the deep dish pizza. We should have just gotten 2 regular pizzas.
Well, but we wanted to try the Chicago deep dish.
yeah,
Right.
but the regular
That
pizzas
was
were where it was at.
We got like just a regular cheese and a deep dish, whatever. And the deep dish
Okay.
was like, it was good. It was fine. But truthfully, Ashley's ruined me for anybody else's deep dish pizza.
Of course,
because
of course.
It's delicious. The thin cheese was like a Sbarro's-y kind of. Oh my god!
Okay, that's good
Fuck
stuff,
me
that's
up. We all devoured that cheese.
Yeah,
pizza.
we got an extra large, and we all devoured it.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
Now, with that,
You
I
gonna
think-
say the secret sauce?
I think it's time.
think it's time.
Secret sauce is pizza sauce.
We are real imaginative here tonight.
I think we're three sauces that crack me up right now. Number 1 was tartar sauce on the fish
Yep,
episode. That was my favorite.
You know, like we put a lot of effort into this podcast. We put a lot of thought into that. What are we talking about? Fish, tartar sauce. It makes sense. We're talking about pizza. Well, pizza sauce. Come on.
That's what I'm saying. We talk about cranberry sauce.
Marinara.
Cranberry sauce.
Okay, moving on. Secret sauce.
That's the secret sauce. Okay,
Got it.
And you know what? We haven't done a Zodiac in a while.
We haven't done one in the last couple, I think. So yeah.
Yep.
You got one?
So I do. I got one. And we're gonna stay on theme now, listener. This is the end of the pizza portion. The Zodiac will be, but we're gonna talk about what's your frozen pizza based on your Zodiac. sign.
Okay. I'm not a huge frozen pizza person, so hit me with something good. Let's go.
Okay. All right, I'll hit you with this one.
Okay.
Aries, starting off. Aries, you are Motor City Pizza Co. Supreme Detroit style deep dish pizza. I can't make this up.
Who knew? Very
All right.
Ashley.
All the bold, competitive, and ambitious Aries out there deserve a unique and delicious pizza. Motor City Pizza Co. Supreme Detroit style deep dish pizza. Motor City Pizza Co. Supreme Detroit style deep dish pizza is no joke.
Oh my
and yes, I chose to repeat the whole name in full because it's that good. It deserves the respect. This deep dish delight is always topping our pizza rankings.
We're going to find one of those.
I know, like an Aries, it's just gotta be number 1.
Oh, hilarious.
Interesting.
Hilarious. Man, we need that sign right now. This is a goddamn library. Who's screaming in the library? I have never let my children scream in the library. Someone might be recording podcasts. Do you hear that? Good Lord. Control your children. Where's your mother?
All right, Taurus.
Here we
Taurus, you are Stouffer's extra cheese French bread pizzas.
Okay.
If you're a Taurus, you love being comfortable. You like curling up in blankets rather than going out, and you don't like stressful changes or having to share. So you deserve a pizza you can eat all by yourself at home, like Stouffer's French bread pizzas. They're so darn cheesy and easy to make.
So darn cheesy.
You say so darn
It ain't
cheesy.
easy being cheesy.
In fact, you've probably been eating these since you were a kid and still enjoying them to this day.
Okay.
Gemini. Gemini, you are Screamin' Sicilian Original Holy Pepperoni.
It's the name of the pizza is Screaming
No, the
Sicilian.
brand is Screamin' Sicilian
Fantastic.
Original Holy Pepperoni.
Holy pepperoni. Fantastic. That's an excellent name.
Geminis are kind of wacky in the best way. I can say that with confidence since I know a lot of them.
Okay.
They're erratic, funny, versatile, and very good at bringing people together. If you're a Gemini, you should pick up a Screamin' Sicilian pizza. It's chaotically good.
Oh.
The name is a lot, and the pizza is a lot too. This thing is absolutely stacked with pepperoni.
Stacked.
Even the packaging is a little wild, but like any good Gemini, this pie has a flip side too. So while it may look out there, it's also warm and nostalgic. It kind of reminded us of arcade pizza.
Oh. Okay.
Cancer, you are DiGiorno stuffed crust 4 cheese.
Oh, just cheese. Okay.
The 4 cheese stuffed crust.
Okay.
Cancers are emotional and have layered personalities, so they'd definitely be a pizza with not 1 cheese, not 2 or 3 or 4 cheeses, but 5 cheeses.
5 cheese.
That's a whole lot of complexity. But the really special thing is that cancers like to protect their ooey gooey emotions, so it makes sense that they'd pick a cheese pizza with a crust that hides cheese inside, where it's nice and protected until someone takes a huge bite out of it.
It's nice and protected. That's fantastic.
Oh, I like this. Related. This is a related article.
Oh.
Best frozen cheese pizza for true cheese lovers. Gonna save that for later.
Say that, yes.
Okay, Leo. Leo, you are signature select spicy Italian sausage pizza.
Spicy Italian.
Okay, look. Leos are shockingly easy to pick food for. They're fiery, bold, and theatrical. What kind of pizza would Leos be? I ask myself. Spicy. Duh, I reply a second later. Am I talking to myself? Are you judging me? Oh god, am I losing it? Guess I do.
Who is the writer?
Guess I don't have my crap together like Leos do. They're pretty organized and methodical, but they also want to stand out. This sausage pizza has spice, but in a way that's palatable to a lot of people, just like you, Leo.
Oh my gosh. Hilarious.
Virgo, you are Trader Joe's organic roasted vegetable pizza. Virgo is an earth sign, so y'all are getting veggie pizza.
Sucks to be a Virgo.
Sorry, Virgo.
Sorry, Virgo. And before you let that stress you out, let's assure you that this is a very good veggie pizza. Reliably good.
No
just
such
like
thing.
Virgo's.
There's no such thing.
It's so good, in fact, that when I dropped one face down on the kitchen floor the other day, I still tried to slice and eat it. But unlike me, you can be trusted with this pizza because you're logical and practical and actually have a brain.
Oh my god, he dropped it face down and ate it anyway. Tried to.
Said
anyway.
he tried, yeah.
Not sure if he actually did. Okay.
Libra, you another Trader Joe's. Libra, you are Trader Joe's vegetarian meatless cheeseburger pizza.
Terrible. This is a terrible.
No, here's
These poor
my thing.
people. No.
Here's my thing. What makes you think that you, as a vegetarian and wanting to be meatless, you're like, man, I really wish I could get cheeseburger.
A cheeseburger
pizza."
pizza. I don't think that's a
You know
good
what I'm
idea. Right.
Libras are pretty contradictory, but still manage to be balanced and harmonious. So while a vegetarian cheeseburger pizza might sound like a contradiction in terms, we did.
There you go. Okay.
You
explained it.
You can
Good job,
trust
Ryder.
us that it works.
Okay.
Trader Joe's vegetarian meatless cheeseburger pizza is meatlessly meaty and tangy.
Meatlessly meat.
And tangy.
And tangy, don't forget the
It's
tangy.
covered in pickles.
Oh, that's a no
Sorry,
for me, dog.
no.
While still being creamy and satisfying.
Oh no, that's
Especially
a terrible
if you-
description.
Especially if you dunk it in Thousand Island dressing. It all goes like a
Oh, like a Big
Mac.
Mac. Oh, okay. So
Ew.
sorry, I judged too soon, but still, that
It-
sounds terrible.
It all comes together in now if it's a meatless pizza, if the thing is made from plants out of curiosity,
Yeah,
and you dunk it in a Thousand Island dressing, does that make it a salad?
maybe.
Maybe. These are my questions. Anyway, it all comes together in perfect harmony, and we love that for you, Libra.
Okay, go Libra.
Scorpio. Scorpio, you are Bagel Bites, 3 cheese pizza snacks.
Bagel.
Hello, my spooky, mysterious little Scorpios. Just as you are an enigma, so are Bagel Bites. Are they pizza? Are they bagels? In a way, you could say Bagel Bites are pretty shrewd for getting away with being both. But we love that Scorpio-esque confidence.
That's hilarious.
Sagittarius.
Oh, that's me, ladies.
Sagittarius, you were Yachty's Pizzeria Pepperoni and Bacon Pizza.
Yum.
Yachty's.
Sign me
Yachty's,
up. I gotta find
the,
that.
the rapper.
Oh,
Sagittarians are known for finding ways to incorporate adventure into everything they do,
that's true. That's true.
buying frozen pizza included.
Okay.
You wouldn't go for ordinary pizza. No, you're too well traveled, too well tasted. No, that sounds weird. Look, the point is, that's what it says. No, look, the point is, you probably venture into the world of celebrity food. Lil Yachty's pepperoni and bacon pizza slaps. And, yep, it's in parentheses. That was not my attempt at rapping. I was just trying to emphasize.
Oh my gosh.
And all of your adventurous qualities have served you well. You found a delicious porky pizza that no one actually expected to be good.
Delicious. Keep pizza. Oh my god, stop your screaming. Okay. Screaming is for the injured. That is it. That is all.
Capricorn.
Oh, this is us.
For the main characters. Capricorn, you are home run in cheese classic pizza.
We've had this pizza.
Is-
This
we
is the
actually-
bad pizza.
This
It's
is
bad.
bad.
Oh.
This is the
Oh.
worst pizza. Abby and I, we threw it out. We didn't even eat the whole thing.
Was that bad? Oh, that's a shame.
Oh boy. Okay, so I disagree with this one. Capricorns are masters of getting respect without showing off, so they'd be a classic cheese pizza. And not one of those pizzas with 4 or 5 cheeses. Sorry for the disc cancer. Just cheese will do. Also with Capricorns, it's not about looks. Does this pizza look like the elementary school lunch lady served you some extra cheesy cardboard? Yes.
And it is.
Well, it says,
no.
but it tastes so darn good. It's classic, it's nostalgic, it's delicious.
It
Well
does
done,
not.
Capricorns.
No,
It's not.
no.
No.
It's horrible.
No, it's
It's
not
gross.
good. It's not
Well,
good.
that's a shame.
Yeah.
Go with the cheese. Like, go with
Oh,
DiGiorno.
man.
I would eat DiGiorno
Right.
over that.
Even a Red Baron I'd eat over that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's very disappointing. Aquarius, you are Daya Cheese Lovers Pizza.
Which is a vegan brand.
Yes. Aquarians care about the world and the people and the animals in it.
Oh, that's true.
Absolutely,
That's
isn't
lit.
it?
Yeah.
So I like to imagine that they're dairy-free and gluten-free and soy-free and every sort of free they can manage. Well, here's a pizza that's free in many ways, except price, sorry. And it actually tastes really, really good. So now you can be kind of the earth and still get down on a delicious cheese pizza.
Let's just get down. on
Get
delicious- Wow.
Nope.
Okay.
Pisces, your Red Baron deep dish singles 4 cheese pizza.
Oh, see, there's the Red Baron. Heck yeah.
There's the Red Baron. For all those Pisces who are stuck between fantasy and reality and are probably going to forget they read this tomorrow, I suggest a pizza that transcends time and memory. You probably had these little mini pizzas as a kid and then forgot they existed. Were they real? Are you even real?
Oh, I used to take those in my lunches when I
Who
was
knows?
teaching. Yes.
Who knows? But enjoy this pizza today while you remember.
That's hilarious.
That's everything.
All right. Well, honestly, sorry, Capricorns.
Capricorn,
the crap
but
pizza.
I will say it was a little funny and ironic that actually I
Right.
have had that pizza
Yeah,
and it
funny.
was terrible.
Mine sounds good. I'm gonna find mine.
That was
I found Yachty's.
Yeah?
Yeah.
that was
Is
brought
it sold
to you.
around here?
I don't think.
That Zodiac was brought to you by Sporked.com.
Sporked. That's
The
excellent.
author Navia Hari.
Okay. Well, she's pretty funny. She did a pretty good job. So
Yes.
don't eat your pizza off the floor, Navi.
I will read her description real quick. Navia Hari is a writer, baker, and utter nuisance who would gladly take the salt out of every recipe and replace it with 10 cloves of garlic. This is our kind of
legit.
girl.
Yeah.
This is
yeah,
our kind of
legit.
girl. When she's not whipping up some medieval pie trying to create food from a video game or covered in flour, you can probably find her asleep in bed dreaming about Indian mangoes.
Oh.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Navi.
Indian mangoes are supposed to be really, really good.
Sounds good.
Thanks, Navia.
Mango.
That was excellent.
Yeah. Excellent.
We appreciate that.
Wow. Okay. Awesome.
All right. Well, on to our next topic.
All right. What do we got? What do we got?
Well, I think our listeners don't know enough about us. We don't know about enough about us.
It's true. It's true.
Yep. So you usually stay up and watch Colbert.
I love Stephen Colbert. I think he's hilarious. And he started doing the Colbert questionnaire. Is that he would ask these 15 questions of his guests that would be on. And he would say, after you answer these 15 questions, you are truly known. That's what he always says, right? So it's usually pretty funny, you know?
Yeah.
But so we thought, well, let's answer. Why don't we answer the 15
I think we should.
questions? Okay.
I think you wrote them down. And you
I
gave
wrote them
to
down.
Ash.
I gave them to Ash.
I don't know what they are.
So here we go. Ash is going to ask. Now we're going to go through. Number 1, we each answer.
I think so.
I think so.
Let's do it
I
that
think
way.
so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm writing down Colbert questionnaire
Okay.
here, and I'm going to write down my answers as I say them,
Okay. There you go. I will
and
do
then
the same.
write down yours.
Okay.
Okay. Should we guess what each other says, or I don't know what kind of questions they are?
Well,
It's gonna depend. I
Okay.
think. This first one you
okay,
might
let's
be
just
able
start.
to.
Let's just start it off. Yeah.
So the first one is, what is the best sandwich?
There's a lot of good sandwiches. There is. Oh, I'm torn.
I've just remembered multiple sandwiches because my gut was gonna say like
Ooh, I got
a
it.
sandwich I can make at home. My gut wanted to say a BLT.
Oh,
I love a good
is
BLT.
a very good
I
sandwich.
love a good MLT.
And-
Mutton lettuce.
Right. I had BLT in the back of my mind as well, so it's interesting.
But I think I'm gonna go with a restaurant specific.
Oh,
We're
I know.
confident.
I know
I'm
which
still-
one I.
I'm
I
still
What would you say?
The sweet and spicy turkey melt at Beast Craft Barbecue.
Oh, that is a good place.
Why
That is
do
a
we
good
just
place.
make the exact same noise?
We only sounded exactly
Oh.
like. I gotta say, if I'm going restaurant, I might say the Frontega chicken at the Panera. Oh, sorry, St. Louis Brickle. I just bust out of her head.
We shot her. Don't worry. Don't worry.
So sorry.
Listen,
So
listen.
sorry.
I can Shiny Louis pizza, but I draw the line. I draw the line at Panera.
I'm so sorry. I'm
That's
so sorry.
that's a beef for another
Yeah,
day.
That's a good
That's a beef
leftover.
for another day.
But if I'm gonna make something at home,
Okay.
my Italian beef, that sandwich with provolone.
Oh, I
That's,
forgot about the Italian.
that is one of my favorite things in the whole wide world to eat, and my recipe is off the chain.
Yeah,
It
I
is.
will say if it's Italian, if it's at
Italian
home,
beef on a
the
bun,
Italian beef.
provolone. That's some good stuff,
I love that.
right?
Shit.
Abby's really struggling with this one.
Well,
Okay.
I thought I knew what it was, but
Well,
now.
if you go restaurant, what would yours be?
Well, I don't know anymore. My entire life has been thrown into chaos now. Well, I tell you what I was gonna say. I was gonna say
Okay.
the chicken salad sandwich
Oh.
that you found,
The knockoff recipe from
also Breadco.
also Bread Co. You're right, but they don't make that the same way anymore. But I found
No,
the recipe online.
Yes,
Yeah, and
that is delicious.
that is delicious.
Oh, although we do that really good tuna salad one.
Mhm.
And here's the thing: I am not a tuna salad person.
I'm making it this week actually.
But-
I bought the stuff to make it.
This bitch.
Well, you can come out and have it.
I will
for lunch
I
tomorrow.
think I
Come on
will.
over.
Okay, good. But it's like tuna and ranch and Parmesan and like things that
Yeah.
we always had
Yeah.
in our house, and then you put it on like what?
Whatever kind of bread you want.
Whatever
Put
kind
some
of bread,
lettuce,
little tomato.
on there.
Oh my
Delicious.
god, it's
Yeah.
so good.
It is.
It's so
Are
good.
you not a tuna person, Ash?
Nope.
Yeah. You gotta like tuna. That's true. Moving on. Number 2.
What's one thing you own that you really should throw out?
I know mine.
Okay, well you say yours so I can.
So I have this cigar box. I don't know if you've ever seen the cigar.
I know what a
box.
cigar box is.
And it's been covered with contact paper. It's blue flowers, and the lid is broken off. It doesn't even stay on anymore.
Okay.
And it's falling apart. But it was my grandmother. She took the cigar
okay.
box and covered it with the contact paper, and all her little pins, little brooches and pins and stuff, were in there, and she gave it to me.
Mm.
And the thing is falling apart.
Yeah.
So I really should get rid of it and put
I
the
know
pins
exactly
in
what this is.
something else.
I know exactly what this
Yeah,
looks like.
it's always in that little drawer in my
Yes.
dresser. Yeah, I should get rid of it, but of course I can't.
Oh.
I cannot. So yeah, that's probably the thing. That's probably the oldest that I have. That's definitely falling apart.
Okay, things that I should probably get rid of. I'm gonna go with I have I have the little craft stuff,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and so I have for D&D I'll make the little houses or things like that. So when we play, we can put little things that really enhances the experience. It doesn't. I don't know that it does, but I enjoy making them.
Right, it's fun.
But I keep like everything. Okay, so
Gotcha.
because especially plastic bits, like because plastic bits can be so many different things. So like I had some straws that I cut up and they were like the bendy ones,
Mm-hmm.
and then I connected one from like one building to another little plastic container that I also kept, and so it looks like a little pipe that runs from the two because it's got that little like whatever that like
Okay.
Corrugated.
yes yeah. So I have like a bag of literal plastic and crap
Oh no.
that literally is trash that I refuse to throw away because
you never know.
you
right?
never know. It's a bits box, if you will.
It's a bits box. I
It's a
like
bits
that.
bag.
There's a lot of clothes I should just
Yeah,
probably
I have
get
some
rid
really
of.
old T-shirts. I have one T-shirt that has Mickey Mouse on it that says "I'm with Goofy" or something like that we got the first time we were down there.
Okay.
And Liv refuses to let me get rid of it because it's like she loves this T-shirt when I would wear it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's her favorite.
Yeah,
T-shirt.
I have my senior class T-shirt
Oh,
for
okay.
band that still fits, still like fine, but it's old, it's ripped. I cut the sleeves off for band camp so that I could like have a breeze
Right.
and what.
What color is this shirt?
It's blue.
Yes, I know exactly what
Kool-Aid
shirt it is.
Would you agree that it should be thrown out?
It's from high
But
school.
I mean,
that shirt's from high
just
school.
yeah,
It's
shirts.
holding up pretty well.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I
Yeah.
gotta.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Next question: what's the scariest animal?
This is funny because we just talked about this.
We did.
And I'm like, you could probably name any of the creatures in the ocean that we talked about. But I think I would have to say, for me, the great white shark. Like, that
Ooh.
is just, after, growing up with Jaws,
Mm-hmm.
like, do you know way you're surviving that? Because,
No.
like, we talked a lot of the deep sea stuff. Like, I'm probably not going to ever come in contact
Right.
with
I'm
that.
like
It's
anglerfish
too
are
it's
terrifying
too
to look at.
far down there, right? They're not coming up where I'm at.
Mm.
But a great white, that's going to eat me. The shark that with the most unprovoked.
Actually,
No.
bull
attacks.
sharks.
Bull sharks.
Look it up, but I should.
Oh well, no. Unprovoked attacks. No, that could be a correct stat.
Yeah.
Right.
The most like recorded aggressive
Right,
shark are
right.
bull
bull
sharks.
sharks. Yes.
That, yeah, I think it is a different.
Bull sharks, tiger sharks, and
But I mean, honestly, yeah. I mean, honestly, any shark really for me. But yeah, that
Well, but
Yeah.
here's the thing: the bull sharks, the
That's
tiger
just
sharks. Not
terrifying.
that they're not scary, but their attacks aren't fatal because they're not that big. Typically, like the ones that when you encounter them, you're in the shallows, and that's why people have like a lot of like tiger shark attacks because they're in the shallows, but they're not really big enough. If a great white shark
yeah,
gets
you're
you,
not surviving.
probably not.
Yeah, because they're ginormous.
They're
Hence the name. So okay,
Yeah.
what about you guys? Scariest animal?
I gotta say, like a hippo.
Yeah, for sure. You
If-
don't wanna come,
about this.
You don't want to come face to face with
Yeah.
that?
Hippo. I also will throw out alligators. Alligators. I would get scared if I ever went to like Florida and whatnot, and we went swimming, like just for some reason, because people are like, you know, an alligator just got in my backyard and went into the pool.
Well, gators don't scare
Because
me.
that gator killed that little boy in one of the Disney resorts.
Oh,
Yeah,
What?
It was out. They were outside, out back. This has been a few
What?
years, and the gator came up onto the lawn and got him.
Oh my god.
yeah.
And
But
killed the little boy.
if it's like
Very
for
sad, very
ones
sad.
where I'm like,
So that's
I
terrifying.
may have an encounter with, probably alligators, scariest thing. But ones that I'm probably never going to have an encounter with because I don't think I would ever find myself in that situation, hippopotamus.
Unless you get sucked into Jumanji, don't play that game.
I won't.
Don't play the game. Okay.
Kiss your drums. Those fuckers, hippos running like 35, 40 miles an hour.
Mm-hmm.
They're
Yeah.
fucking fast.
They're
with
more
them tiny little
dangerous.
legs.
They're more
They're huge.
dangerous than lions.
All right, Em, hit us.
I think it's gotta be tarantulas or spiders in general.
Mm,
I just
yeah.
don't care for spiders, and they can kill you. And even the ones that don't kill you usually fuck you up anyway.
That's true.
And I mean, there's a fucking bird-eating spider. I think I was telling J Dog about this like a couple weeks ago. I
Is
was
this
like,
in Australia?
The bird-eating spiders.
Spider.
Yeah, I think so.
There's some fucked up spiders in Australia.
There's some fucked up spiders in Australia. Tell me what the bird-eating spider is. They have one. They had one at the insectarium at the zoo.
here. Okay.
Mom, that fucking spider is this big.
Okay.
Look how big look
Yeah,
at how big I'm holding up.
Goliath bird eater.
Yeah.
It's
Goliath,
in
the
the
one.
tarantula
So you know it's
family.
Well, I'll tell you, the reason it's called a fucking Goliath bird eater is because it fucking eats
You
birds.
can eat a bird, clearly.
I've narrowed it down.
South America, Venezuela, northern Brazil, Guyana, French
That's
Guiana,
no. I'll tell you what. Hold on.
and
I'll pause you right now.
Suriname is
I'll
where
pause
it's
you right now.
located.
South America's not far enough. We're not having an ocean between
That's
us.
true. That's true. They
They
can
could-
make their way.
they
They walk
could-
their way all the way up here.
They could migrate.
Just like armadillos.
Legit.
Yeah, armadillos used to not be like popular in this area,
Oh, just
and
saucing on the road.
Yes, they've been slowly migrating north because
Yeah.
it's getting hot.
it's getting too hot.
If it gets too hot for those spiders, we have to
Did you
stop
hear
global
about
warming.
the
We have to
the
stop global
venomous
warming.
spiders that started their nesting season in I think it's New Zealand?
You know what? Hang on. No, but that sounds horrible. I want to change mine. Okay, take it back. Pretend I didn't say anything. I need a genuine reaction once again. Scariest fucking animal: the trapdoor spider.
The trapdoor spider.
The trapdoor spider. The trapdoor spider.
Yep.
Oh shit! Okay,
Yep.
it's
The
the
trapdoor spider.
it's the
spiders that
giant
live-
Joro
Literally
spiders.
makes a trapdoor.
I want you to know my eyes just swelled up thinking about it. That's like my worst
So the
nightmare.
East
What if there was
Coast-
a big one? What if there was like like the giant spiders that are in Lord of the Rings and in Harry Potter? What if those were trapdoor spiders? I would cry. I'm gonna.
She's freaking out. She's freaking
Well,
out.
I'm up right now.
Don't
Pause.
go to the
Gotta
East
pause this
Coast
right
right now. Don't go to the East Coast
Of
right
America?
now. Yeah. Because the Joro spider is taking over parts of the East Coast, which is a venomous spider, and it looks nasty.
I'm not
Show it
looking
to
at Nope.
show it to me.
I'm not looking at
I
it.
need to know so I can avoid it for the rest of my life. If they look like giant, those banana spiders.
Oh,
You remember them
Yes.
banana
Do
spiders?
you check your bananas?
No,
I check my bananas before I buy them. You
I-
can bring a spider home with you.
I actually can.
You gotta pick
actually
up your
DoorDash the
bananas.
bananas.
No.
That's what the Joro spider
No,
looks like.
you got to pick up your bananas and you got to turn them upside down. You got to spread them all out. You got to make sure there's nothing hiding in between there. People bring the
Ashley's
spiders.
the
bring
one-
that fucking spiders
Ashley's the
home.
one that buys us the
Well,
bananas.
when the bananas come, you go outside and you check them.
Ashley's the one who buys bananas.
Okay, check them.
Okay.
All right,
Check,
going
you
forward.
start, you guys
Next.
start fucking-
All
okay,
right, next.
Number 4.
What are we on?
4. Apples or oranges?
Oh, we talked about this.
I say apples because you can do a lot more with apples. You can put peanut butter on them. You
Get some
can,
juice. Apple juice.
I mean, make juice. I don't know if that would do. I just think you could cook them and make like
see?
cinnamon apples. Is somebody vacuuming out? Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. This is an epic fail. We're not shouting out to the library.
It was going so well.
I would say, see, I know like apples on their own you can do a lot more.
Yeah,
with
and there's a
them.
lot of different kinds. I mean, there's different kinds of oranges as well. Like a clementine. Fuck me up. That's delicious.
See, but I might go oranges because cooking wise, an orange is gonna go a lot farther than an apple. I feel like because when you're when you're cooking, the 4 things you need to do is like salt, acid, fat, and I think that's actually it. It's just salt, acid.
Yeah,
and fat.
but you use lemon and lime.
But I'm gonna tell you, you can't make a taffy apple pizza with an orange. Abby knows what I'm talking about. That's some delicious shit.
I love. It's that like fruit pizza, but it's got like the peanut butter icing thing.
Oh,
no, you've had it. You love
It's
it.
drizzled with caramel on top. It's on a cookie. It's
Oh
delicious.
my God, Ashley O'Brien.
It's amazing. I make it for Wayne's birthday a lot because he loves it. He
Friday.
loves apples and he loves peanut butter.
Which is Friday.
It is Friday.
I think you have to go. Well, okay. I have to go apples because in almost every situation, I'm going to prefer an apple. It's easier to eat.
Yeah.
I like a good Honeycrisp.
Oh my God, I was gonna say, especially if it's a
Jonna
Honey
Golds.
Crisp. Right? Ooh, the Jonna Golds last year from
But-
Bird Games.
If it is juice,
Oh yeah, if it's juice.
it is orange juice.
Orange
and
juice.
I don't buy orange juice. I can't control myself. I love orange juice
I love
so
it
much.
too. I agree. You get it naturally. You could hook me up to an IV and just
No.
send the orange juice.
I don't even listen. I don't even
I
need to
love
open the lid.
orange juice.
Just put a straw straight into
Right? And
the
just drink
jug.
the whole gallon.
Gone.
But no pulp. I don't want like a lot of pulp.
No.
Just like a little. Little's fine.
That's fine.
But you can actually buy orange juice that has extra pulp. That's insanity.
I know.
Who would want that?
Let me chew my orange
Just
juice.
chew on orange juice. Okay, moving on. Next.
I love orange juice.
What are we on? Number 5?
Number 5. Have you ever asked anyone for their autograph? If not, would you?
Okay.
Or would you?
I know one you did.
We did get with Matthew Lillard's autograph.
That's
at Gen
true.
Con.
You got Matthew, and you also got Greg the Leg.
I did get Greg
And
the
Flash
Leg
Jordan.
and Flash Gordon.
Sam, what's his name?
Flash Gordon.
Jones.
Sam Jones. We got his name.
And-
yeah, you're right. We all got his.
There's somebody else. And I got an autographed vinyl by Taylor
Taylor
Swift.
Swift. Yep. I have a.
You didn't ask for that. Or like you didn't ask Taylor Swift.
But
No,
that's okay
no.
because
but
you
yeah.
ordered the autographed version.
Yeah.
That's why I count it the same thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I asked. Sam and I met Jan Ivanovich, who writes the One for the Money, Two for the Dough, Three to Get that whole series, which is excellent, very
Yeah.
funny. We met her at a books, and she did sign books
You
after.
talk about this in the book.
She did the little talk, so that's great. I do have hers, and then I do have an autographed album as well from a group. So
Who?
it's from the group called One Us, and it's Lido who
Oh.
signed it. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
I will
We have
say.
the Critical Role stuff.
Yeah, but you didn't ask for that.
yeah, that's okay. It's
You
you count.
Ashley has sent in mail and received many an autograph.
Yes, I
She's- I don't know. If
I
you still
had
have
an
any of
obsession. I still do. They're at my parents' house.
Oh.
I have had an obsession with Harry Potter growing up.
Oh, well,
And
yeah.
so I found
Had
their
past
PO boxes,
Oh.
and I wrote them letters, all the whole cast letters to
Aw.
get. And Daniel Radcliffe sent me back an autograph and a personalized note. Emma
That's
Watson
so
sent me back.
cool.
Emma Watson sent me back an autograph and a personalized note. Tom Felton sent one back.
Is that Draco Malfoy?
Mhm.
Okay.
And then the twins, George and Fred
Oh,
Weasley.
they're my favorite. That's so
I also
very
got
cool.
Kristen Stewart's autograph that way.
Oh.
Sent it out and
And
she wrote back
That's so
before she was in the
great.
Twilight series.
Okay.
But then my favorite,
So that
Asked-
really increased in
Yeah,
value.
right.
my favorite one was I went to Point Fest here in St. Louis, and we were going to see Papa Roach,
Oh.
and he was doing an interview on the side of the stage or something. Jacoby, the lead singer, and then people started throwing up things for him to autograph, and he was signing stuff.
Aw.
So I was just like, I don't have anything. I took off my shoe, I threw it up there. He took a giant whiff of it, and then signed the
Oh my
side and threw it
God.
back out in the crowd, and I got it back.
And you still have the shoe?
I still, well, no, the shoe I had to throw out because one of the dogs, Dipper, got it when he was little.
No, that
So-
A
bastard.
signed shoe. Oh no.
Yeah.
All
But
right. Awesome.
That's
Well,
pretty
that's
good.
cool that
Oh.
they actually sent back the
Yeah.
stuff. That's
I
awesome.
don't think they do that anymore.
I will
Yeah.
say, when I was very young, We had Sam and I had gone with Dad to a River City Rascals, the baseball
Sure.
game. It's like they're like the same level as like the Grizzlies right around here, the Gateway Grizzlies. Not minor league. What would you call them? Like
It's not minor league. What is it? Anyway,
know that.
I can't
But
think of it.
yeah.
Yeah, but I know what you're talking about.
But I got a baseball.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were just kind of like tossing some baseballs in the crowd at the end. So I had one of those. We went to a Gateway Grizzlies game, and we were pretty young.
Yeah.
And we went and we had all the Grizzlies guys, all of them signed it. They were
Do you
really
still
excited.
have it?
I do.
Oh,
I
that's
still have
awesome.
it.
That's fun.
They were
That's fun.
the Gateway Grizzly guys. I got a kick out of it. They're like,
Sure.
who the hell is ever asking for their autograph?
Right.
And there was these two little girls are like,
You made
signed
their
this.
day.
They all every single one of them on the team signed it.
Good for them.
So, I still have
that's
that.
fun.
And so I was like,
Very cool.
okay.
Okay, next.
Are we on
What
6?
do you think? Yeah, 6. What do you think would happen? Or blah, what do you think happens when we die?
This is a tough one.
I got a theory.
Go.
Okay, so obviously we grew up Catholic, so we believe in like heaven and all that kind of stuff. But
what
here's
we're
my
taught.
theory.
Okay.
Okay, because scientifically we know that energy cannot be created or destroyed. Okay, it always transfers into something else, right?
Yeah.
So it's like you have potential energy, which can transform into like kinetic energy as you move.
Okay.
And you lose that energy when you slow down. Typically, it'll turn into like heat, right?
Okay.
A lot of times. So like if
Yes.
your brakes are like, stopping you, they heat up.
Yeah.
That's energy, okay?
Okay.
So if energy cannot be created or destroyed, in theory, reincarnation makes the most sense, right? Like if you're looking at it that way, that's
so you're
like
dying and that would be transferred to
kind of thing,
whatever, something.
wherever out into somewhere, right? Kind of thing. So it's like, well, and also you kind of look at, and I don't know that I necessarily believe this. I just think this is my theory because
Yeah.
I think it.
Sure, because nobody knows. There's no way
Right.
to prove it. And,
But
yeah.
it's like we see that we're having an overpopulation of humans, and we're also killing the planet slowly because we're cutting down too many trees. Animals are dying.
Sure.
Where is it going? Well, we're having too many babies, right?
Okay.
So this is my theory, is that like typically if you die, that energy goes into somewhere, and
Gotcha.
so
That's actually cool. Okay, a good thought. I actually, who knows? Like you said, you grow up Catholic, and so you're just told there's a magical, heaven somewhere, and we're all going to be there. But so I pray that there's something
yeah.
after, because I
think I'd rather
there's
go
no
to
way,
heaven than
there's
become,
no way to know.
a prawn.
All right, that's
But-
true. Because like in my mind, I we lost my brother, so I always pray like, just let him be okay. Just let him be okay somewhere and be happy and at peace and yeah, because when you see somebody suffer through their life, it's like you just want them to know that they're okay,
Right.
and they're not hurting anymore. And so I pray that there's something right after this, and you can see. Maybe I could see him again or something, but
Yeah.
but who knows? I don't
Who
know.
knows?
I don't know. Yeah.
What you got?
All right, Nash.
We're all a part of a computer system that's running this entire world, and
Do you actually believe that?
We're all part of the Matrix.
I can see how it could be a thing, especially now that AI is becoming
That's
more.
wild. Okay.
But now that AI, I'm not
Who
saying
knows?
that it is.
We don't
I'm
know.
just like, I can see how it could, because we're doing AI, and I've played The Sims. Like,
Oh yeah. Okay.
like
And somebody's playing us.
yeah, or we're just all a part of a computer system that's just running a program.
Who knows? That's wild.
A simulation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's the thing. Of the three things, I hope that is the least true, because that means that nothing I do matters, and I've been sitting over here anxious for no goddamn reason. I could have done whatever I wanted. It doesn't matter.
It's true. Yeah. So
I'm hoping that
hopefully
is not true.
Yeah. Hopefully not.
I'm hoping that is not the
Yeah.
case.
7.
Okay.
Favorite action movie.
Ooh. There's a lot of good ones. I love Iron Man, the first one.
Mhm.
Love that movie. Talked about this, Edge of Tomorrow. Love that. I can
I'm
watch
excited.
that movie every time it's on. I'll sit down and watch that movie.
I'm
I
gonna
love it.
have to go with Die Hard, just because
That was
we
in my
have
head.
our tradition of watching it
'Cause
on
there's so
Christmas
many
Day.
great- Die Hard, like Raiders of the Lost Ark, the first
Would you consider
Indiana Jones movie. Oh,
Apollo
such
13
a-
an action movie?
Well, that's what I want to know.
Because I thought you were gonna say
More
that.
Oh,
of a
I would,
drama.
but I wondered if that was. Would you consider that action? Because I also the Godzilla King of Monsters. Like, wow, what a great movie! Is that I guess it would
I
be
think it's more
action, but
sci-
it's,
I
again,
think
it
it's
seems
more sci-fi for
right.
that, and I think with the Apollo 13, that's more drama.
Right. If you want to go true action,
When you think of action heroes, you think of like Sylvester Stallone
or
or
John Wick, you know.
Yeah.
Like Die Hard was one that really
Bruce
came to my
Willis,
mind.
yeah.
Is that one, or like I said,
Rambo.
Raiders of the Lost Ark. You know, that first one is like crazy good.
True. Would you consider the Pirates of the Caribbean trilogy to be action?
Yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
That's probably mine.
Probably yours.
Probably-
Okay,
I fucking
that's a
love
great
those
one.
movies.
That's a great movie. Yeah.
I love it. We watched that's the series. That's a series.
Like there's
that
no
Ashley
wrong
and I watch
answer.
every year.
Like there's so many.
Well,
great
I just need to know
action
if it
movies.
counts.
Oh, I say it counts.
Because
Sure.
my favorite two movies are Clue and Civil
Man,
Linings Playbook, and
you
I
just
don't
said
think...
that. Now I want to watch all the pirates.
You haven't watched this in years. I heard you guys watch this all the time. I was like, I haven't watched this.
We watch them
forever.
once a year. They're
Once
one
a
of
year.
our once a year.
Actually,
shows.
it's probably coming up here on the once.
Usually we do
year.
it in the summer sometime. Usually, you know what it is? It's after Shark Week. We watch
Shark
those-
Week comes up next week too,
Ooh,
by
next
the way.
week, okay.
Okay.
All right, moving on.
8. What's your favorite smell? I know this one off the top of my head.
Go.
Smell of people burning leaves.
Really?
I love
Wow,
that smell. If I
okay.
could can that into a candle, I would. But they don't
Wow.
make it exactly the
No,
same.
it's just I've seen them that say like autumn leaves, but it smells terrible.
Yeah. No.
What's yours? Well, I got two. I would say like chocolate chip cookies baking in an oven. Like that's just such a great. But then like after you give your baby a bath and you got that Johnson & Johnson's shampoo and you got that smell. Yeah, love that.
I'm gonna go with the leather smell of a glove, softball glove leather
Oh
smell.
yeah.
Oh man,
I get you. Yeah, for sure.
Least favorite smell is number 10.
Weed or skunk. Like that's pretty much the same. You know, it smells the same to me.
Yeah.
I hate that smell.
I don't
Hate
care
it.
for the smell either.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to say like rotten egg smell because like who thinks that like rotten eggs smells good? You know what I mean? Like
No, but that real strong sulfury. Oof.
right. I'm trying to think of something.
I know what mine would be.
What?
Black cherry merlot.
I love that smell. I couldn't have burning leaves. That would be second.
No, my gosh.
No, it is animal dirtiness. Like
Oh,
if you
yeah.
walk into a house and it smells
I know
like
what
cat
it
pee
is.
and dog
Yeah.
pee.
Cat
cat
pee
pee is really
is
bad.
really rough.
Don't care for that.
That is really rough. I'm like, I scoop my litter, the cat, I say my litter box, my cat's litter box. I scoop my cat's litter box. Like the minute after he pees, I'm scooping it. Like I'm scooping twice a day because I will not have that smell. Yeah.
You scoop yours like 3 times a day.
Mine 3 times for sure.
Yeah,
yes.
no, that smell or just like
You're right. That is a very
Really,
harsh smell.
people
Yeah.
who have a lot of animals but they don't clean up after their
Yeah,
animals.
yeah.
That's
You gotta stay on top
that
of
smell is what.
Totally agree.
For me, the smell is a mix of either hospital smell or nursing home smell.
Nursing home as
I
well. That's the worst. Yeah.
hate nursing home smell. I hate
It's so hard.
bad.
It's so hard to go into a nursing home like that. That
I know.
you can tell they're just not
But
taking
even
good care. And
well, not even like but
It's
like
the
even like
cleaning
hospital
supplies that they
yeah,
use.
hospitals are rough. Well, the thing is, when you walk in a nursing home, it typically smells like urine.
some of them do.
Some of them it's so bad, and in the hospital, it's like the harsh cleaning
Yeah.
chemicals. Yeah. So
I've been in ones that are like not like it doesn't smell like bad in the sense of like it doesn't smell like urine or whatever, but it's that mix of
it's
like
just a funky smell.
Yeah.
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 I guess that was 9, so this one was 10. Exercise, worth it or not? Number 10.
Worth it.
Worth it.
Absolutely.
Worth
it. I wish I would have done it more.
I'm doing it more now.
Yeah, and I'm trying that more now too. It's like, well, when you see, it's hard to see like Wayne and I both were going. Our parents are elderly now, and they're having a hard time getting around. It's like, so now it's like really coming home. Like you got to take care of yourself and really get healthy because I don't want to be stuck in a wheelchair or whatever, not be able to get up and go do what I want to do. So yeah, definitely worth it.
I'd say obviously worth it. It's just a matter of like for me like finding the time because I feel like I'm so busy all the time.
That's true.
And then find the motivation in the sense of like when I finally have the time I'm like, hey, I really just kind of want to like relax.
Well, sure, yeah,
you
exactly.
know,
Especially when you
for
work
like
full
10 seconds.
time and you're wiped out, you just like, oh man, I really don't feel like going to work out now.
Yeah.
But for me too, like finding something that I really enjoy doing,
Yeah.
that's hard.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
I really enjoy CrossFit, and I just started getting back into it.
Which is awesome. Yeah, you found
And
something you like, yeah.
That has been my like. Now that I'm doing it again, I'm like, oh, I do feel better after I work out and whatnot.
Very
So
See, I love sports growing up, but I don't get to really do that now, especially after the whole leg break fiasco. You know what I mean? Like, but I loved sports for sure. Exercise that's fun is the key.
yeah. Question 11: flat or sparkling? Flat. for me.
Flat.
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 If it's water, we're talking about 100%
I'm assuming
flat.
it's
Yeah.
water.
Unless we're talking about grape juice. Sparkling all the way.
grape juice.
Sparkling all the way.
All the way.
Things I can't be chosen around: orange juice, sparkling grape juice.
But you are going to be known now after this.
Yep.
So that's hilarious.
I am gonna be known.
Number 12: most used app on your phone. Instagram.
Honestly, it's got to be like the messaging, like texting.
Oh,
me.
if we're including that, then yeah,
And-
messaging
or
and
my
texting.
my camera. I would think for me maybe my camera, because I'm taking a million pictures of everything. So,
I'll fucking tell you. What
but I
it
would
is.
say if you're gonna go social media, for me Instagram probably too, more so
Yeah.
now than
Oh, I forgot. You can do the usage thing on your phone.
Yeah.
well, I didn't think about that.
It's Facebook.
For me, it's also
Really?
Facebook. Well, I'll tell you that
That's okay.
mine says over the course of a week, which I think averages out a little bit better. Mine is also Facebook,
Really?
but then Safari is right behind it
I
because
mean, Safari is
Yeah.
huge. You use it constantly.
But for me, it's Facebook because one, I'm browsing, I'm doing my social media,
Sure.
but then I run a podcast,
it's true.
and then I'm also on there because I do social media for my
For
work.
your work, yeah.
So
for sure.
I'm on there a lot.
I would say probably for me, Facebook or Instagram has got to be pretty close. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
I'm not
I'm
on
on
Instagram hardly.
I am more now.
I am
'cause
more-
I
I'm more
follow
now.
a lot more people.
Yeah.
The groups and different fun stuff on there now, which I never was before. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's new for me. So
Could you imagine if I'd opened it up and it'd been like the messaging app for my therapist or something like that?
yeah, we need to have a talk.
13.
Okay.
One song to listen to for the rest of your life. Ooh.
One song. Can you even imagine? This is
I
the
Want You to Want
hardest-
Me by Cheap Trick.
Oh,
What
Ashley's
did you
like.
say?
I Want You to Want Me by Cheap
Yes.
Trick.
That's a great song. Yes, that's a good choice. You already know yours too. Look at you,
I
confident.
think so.
Hit me, go. Gonna be Tay Tay.
Big news, folks.
It's
Okay.
not Tay Tay.
It's not Tay Tay. Big news.
Wait a minute.
It's
Wait a
Footloose.
minute. I
Big news.
have I need a moment. It's not Tay Tay.
I think that this is obvious that it's not Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift isn't even my favorite
It's
song.
Footloose.
Big news, people.
Go.
In a previous episode, I said that my favorite song of all time is Footloose because I had an emotional moment at the
Is
time.
it Footloose by Barbie?
It
Or is it Chapel Row and Champagne Supernova?
God damn, that's a great song. No, Red Wine
Wine
Supernova.
Supernova.
Or that's what I meant.
but it's also not that.
It's not that.
Okay.
That's too new. That's too
and
new.
the big news is that Footloose has been usurped as my favorite song of all time.
What?
I've decided. By Don't Get Me Wrong,
Oh,
Matchbox 20,
Matchbox
which
20.
I could listen to on
So
repeat.
yeah.
she does
Forever.
listen to
You know
on
what?
repeat.
I
I
think
put
that's
my
your
headphones on. You don't have to listen to
that
it.
is your
No.
father's new favorite song too. He loves that song.
I
Okay.
love that song.
That okay? You got me. I was like, it's gonna be Taylor. No,
No.
Oh no, Footloose.
No,
I
this
was
is
not
very
clear.
recent development.
Okay. Mine, it's gotta be. Here's the thing: if you ask me today, if you ask me tomorrow, it might be something else. You know what I mean? How it is, like, it might be. But I gotta go with. It's the song called "Wonder" by The Rose.
Good song.
I gotta go with that one.
Good
It's
song.
got everything that I love. The drums, the drama. That's me. I love it.
Drama.
Okay.
14. What number am I thinking of?
Okay.
What
Okay.
number are you
Okay.
thinking of?
Everybody think of a number. Abby guesses mine. I guess Ashley.
I hope you don't gas me.
I guess Ashley's. Ashley guesses Abby's. Okay, think of a number.
Okay. Now, don't try to. I would say think of a number that you think that I might guess. Don't be like I've just.
Just think of it.
randomly
Oh wait,
decided
we're
to
gonna go
guess.
1 to
whatever.
100. 1 to 100.
1 to 100.
Don't go anything over 100. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I would say somewhere between 1 and 2.
You're guessing mine. You gonna go first? I'm guessing Ash's.
Okay.
Or do you want me to go first?
91.
No, 72. I went 27 and reversed it. Okay. 27.
No. 69.
Oh my gosh.
Should have known.
Okay, now you guys.
13.
No,
It was
27.
27.
27.
I know I should have guessed you.
I thought you were gonna pick a number. I was like, I'd pick a number that was like
Okay.
to me.
No.
And then
Failed.
describe the rest of your life in 5 words.
Oh my
Five words.
That's a tough one.
Can it be less than 5 words?
5 words, Ashley.
I got mine.
Is that like a sentence or just like 5 random words?
It's a sentence, like it doesn't have to be a complete sentence, but you're not just gonna be like 5 random words. Go, Ashley, if you got yours.
I don't have a clue.
This bitch. Okay, you got one?
Almost. I'm at 4.
I'm ready. Okay, I got happy married mom trolley seat. Sitting on that fucking trolley.
Oh my god. Okay. Mine is fun times with my family.
Oh, you guys went for a fucking sentence.
I said
asked.
a sentence. Doesn't have to be a complete sentence. You're not gonna just throw out 5 random words. Did I not say that?
I wasn't paying attention.
Said the words.
Happy married mom trolley seat.
All right. I'm gonna say my skinny must
stuff
scoop my
out.
poop.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, my skinny must scoop my poop. I had to go to the get a CAT scan today. Okay, so I was at the hospital where I got a CAT scan. So I was looking for a story because I was on that kind of vein of hospitals and doctors, and so I found this story. A surgeon was doing a varicose veins surgery on a very posh middle-aged lady. Okay.
Okay.
It's very, very upper class type accent, very wealthy lady. Okay. There was an anesthetic that they used that sometimes induced hallucinations,
Okay.
either going in or coming out of anesthesia. Okay. And so they've heard some pretty funny things over the years. So this is the one that they thought was hilarious. Okay.
Okay.
So this lady was in the recovery, just coming out of the anesthesia, right? The team were waiting for her to wake up, and then when you get intubated and you have the tube, in your throat, typically they watch, and if you gag on it a little bit, they know that it's okay for you to pull the tube out. Okay, so they're watching, waiting for her to pull this breathing tube out. So she wakes up, she gags a little bit, and they pull the tube out. When they remove the tube, she smacks her lips and says loudly in her incredible upper crust accent,
Okay.
"That's the best bit of cock I've had in years." Apparently the entire recovery room busted up.
That's excellent.
Right, that's my skinny must scoop my poop.
That's excellent. All right. Well, we were gonna do a personality thing, but I think we'll save it for
We'll
next
save
time.
it for another time.
All right.
Some leftovers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And the damn ham is
we
leftovers
didn't get
once
to the
again.
damn ham serve. That's okay. Hold back. Save it.
Save it. Leftovers once again. Leftovers ham for everybody.
Ham for everybody. We got it. All right. I don't know about you guys, but after this, I'm going to get some serious beef.
And eventually, some serious ham.
Bye.
Bye.